Hey guys, Sylvar here, bringing you a new series today. I'm going to be attempting to complete the Iron Man challenge. So for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically hardcore mode for World of Warcraft. So like in Diablo 3, you have the option to play your character on the difficulty of hardcore. So if you die, your character is basically gone. You don't get to use that character again. Same concept, but being brought over to WoW. So these guys who run this website called WoW Challenges created multiple challenge types, but the most popular one is called the Iron Man Challenge. And there's a whole list of rules that you have to follow, and basically it's like hardcore mode for WoW. I think it came out around Cataclysm is when they started to do this challenge. And it's seen some different changes over the years since like other expansions have been added. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the rules real quick, just to give you an idea of what we're going to be dealing with here. So yep, if you look at the first rule, do not die. Of course, that's the most important rule of all. Do not die. If you die, it's over. Game over. Everything you've done. You could be level 109 and you die, challenge over, you lost. I actually saw a video of Asmongold trying to complete this challenge back in Cataclysm when 85 was the level cap, and he was at level 84 and died and lost the challenge because of it. So yeah. Rule number 2, this is also a really important one. No gear higher than white quality. So you can only roll around with whites and gray items. That's it. No quest items from greens and blues and all that stuff. All that's just vendor trash. You can't use enchantments either on your gear unless you are a DK, because they have that ability as is. You are allowed to wear shirts and tabards. Those have no benefits, so those are allowed. Number 3, no talents allowed. So you can't put any points into any of your talents. However, you have to have a spec based off of the changes that Blizzard has made to the game. So you will have a spec. You can't just put any points into it though. So you can switch around. So let's say you're a druid, you can be balanced, you can be resto, you can be feral, whatever you want. But you can't put points into those. If you are playing a class like a warlock, you can use your health stones just because it's a skill that you have. Alright, number 4, no primary professions allowed. That's kind of like a no-brainer. You can't, there's really no point other than, you get the passive buffs from some of them, but those aren't allowed. The only professions that you are allowed to use is first aid, and that's it. And I will be taking advantage of that for sure, based on the class that I'll be playing. So number 5, no potions and flasks. Basically anything that gives you an advantage, no buffs of that sort. No elixirs, and then there's like a note about quests that require elixirs. You can only use one of them for that kind of thing. I'm just going to try and avoid to use those in general, just because I don't want to have any, tomfoolery with, oh, you used an elixir kind of thing. Let's see, number 6, your killing blow / total kills percentage must be 75% or higher. So basically what this means is you must be the person killing the mob at least 75% of the time. So you can't just go around and tag up a bunch of things and have someone else kill it for you. You need to be the one killing the mob. Number 7, cannot join a party, raid or group without with the intent of getting help to further yourself in the challenge. So if you're not doing it for a quest, basically, with someone around your level doing it too, just avoid doing groups in general. There's no point. Stay away from that stuff. And this also ties into point 8. No vanilla, TBC, or Cataclysm dungeons raids can be completed, or Wrath, Pandaria, Warlords, or Legion. None of the bosses can be killed. So I guess with vanilla, TBC, and Cataclysm, you can kill bosses in there, but you just can't complete them. I'm not even gonna fool around with that. I'm just not gonna go in there at all. Not gonna mess with that. Also, no battlegrounds and arenas. They, I guess, give experience also, and you die in them. So no point doing those either. And there's another set, real quick. Here's some minor rules, I guess. Joining a guild's okay. Not gonna do that. Leveling via battle pets. Not gonna touch that either. There's no point. I don't play with battle pets to begin with anyway. Can't boost your character, of course. No food buffs again. Going back to no ways of giving yourself an advantage. No refer a friend bonuses. You can use all the mounts. I'm not gonna use a mount until level 20, even though I have the heirloom mount. And I'm not even gonna use that one. I'm actually gonna have to. I'm gonna pay for it, and I think it's only like 3 gold now anyway, so it's nothing. And then let's see, there's specific rules for Draenor. I'm not really going to go into these. I'm going to avoid basically using the follower stuff at all costs. I don't even have flying in Draenor, even though it's allowed. So I'm just going to be rolling around on a ground mount. So that'll be a little tedious, but I didn't play during Warlords, so just kind of is what it is. And then Legion specific rules. I mean, I'm probably going to go back over these again if I make it that far. But yeah, flying is allowed. You're allowed to skip the intro to Legion, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm just going to stick to grinding and questing, and that's about it. I'm not going to mess with any of the follower stuff, that kind of thing. But yep, that's just a quick breakdown real quick of the rules. It's now time to make my character for this. And most people will play things like a hunter or a druid or something along those lines that will have something to tank for you or have self-heal. I'm going to try it with a warrior, actually. See how difficult it is. Just for my first time through. See if I actually do need to play something that has a pet. I want to see how hard a melee class will be doing this, how hard it would be with no self-heal, basically. And I'm also going to make it horde, so I know I can't send any of my stuff from my alliance characters over to this guy and cheat that way. So I'm just going to make it a horde character, make it Torn. I haven't played actually through the leveling zones since Cataclysm. When I have leveled, I've just done the put on a bunch of heirlooms, sit in a trade city or whatever, and grind up through the dungeon finder. Just because that's the most efficient way to do it nowadays, sadly. So yeah, this is going to be pretty fun though, at least going through and experiencing all the new zones that and the changes that they've made. Especially since I have leveled recently on Elysium, the vanilla private server, and so I gotta see, you know, how things were and remember how they were back then when I played during vanilla. So this will be a fun little experience too. So I'm quickly gonna customize my character. Alright, so I finished customizing my character, got him all picked out and all the cool little colors and whatnot. I went to try and do like an aggressive kind of look. You know, I'm gonna be playing a warrior, so I want the horns forward, got the nose ring going, looking badass. But see, I'm gonna name I'm just gonna name him Iron Sylvar, just because it's part of the Iron Challenge, and you know my name is Sylvar Gaming, so gotta go with Sylvar. And of course the name isn't taken. As you can see, I do have a Sylv kind of theme going with all my characters. I even reserved some names for characters that maybe I'll be want to play in the future. So yeah, let's get going. Gonna go ahead and watch the intro video, see if they changed it up.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief Garrosh Hellscream and the beloved Tauren chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Cool. Cool. Alright. I already noticed when I was doing the intro cinematic thing that this area over here is completely different looking. Oh jeez. I'm assuming from the Cataclysm expansion, the changes that was happening to the starting zones here. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little second to fix up some of my add-on stuff real quick and basically simplify what we got going on here, and it looks pretty good for the most part, but I'm gonna go ahead and make those changes real quick. Alright, got my add-ons all figured out a little bit, just got the basics set up. I can fix and fiddle around with some stuff later. EXP bar up here, if you can see that, got action bars and my unit frames all good. Alright, let's get the first quest going. Let's see, follow the path east out of camp, Narache? I guess is the way you say it. And find Grohl Hawkwind. I like how they have all the trainers here, even though they don't really matter anymore because of how leveling works and how your spells work, and you just learn them over time. You don't have to go and research them anymore. So already different starting zone area than I remember from, you know, pre-Cataclysm, of course. Like I said, I haven't leveled a Horde character since then, other than I guess I leveled my priest during Legion, but I was already at level 100, so I didn't have any of the starting zone fun stuff. Alright, what do we gotta do now? Oh yeah, 8 copper, what up? Why is this? Okay, I was like, why is this not completing? And I got, oh my god, I'll get an upgrade. Kill 6 invaders, let's do it. Alright, what am I, wow, I'm hitting pretty hard already. These mobs are real weak. I gotta turn auto loot on real quick. So we got slam, that's it right now. Interesting. This is a good little introduction though for new players or just in general to the game if you're trying to learn a new class. It's real simple, real easy. Get people's foot in the door. Alright, one more, let's kill it. Alright, go turn that in. See what other fun adventures we have in store. Let's see if I can, yep, auto loot right there.
Well met.
Cool, got ourselves an upgrade. It's not a green item, so we can use it. And we're level 2, what up? Open for little boar cages. So it's interesting, they have all the quests basically in this little starting area first. You get one at a time kind of thing. It's just kind of interesting to see how things have changed. And I guess Blizzard's mindset, I guess in general, towards leveling, especially in the starting zones. Alright, gotta collect these cages. Open them up, set free the Torn. Everyone will be happy again. Except for that guy who's burning and dead. And that guy too. They didn't make it. Feels bad. Also, I think I'm going to cut the video at times when I have to run long distances and stuff. Especially before I have my mount. Just because that will get really boring and tedious for someone watching. But yeah, I'll at the end of every episode that I put up, I'll open up the statistics page and basically show that I haven't died at all, and you'll be able to see my buffs throughout. I'm not going to put on a buff and do something that's pointless. Like that takes the fun out of the challenge. The whole point of the challenge is to be something difficult, not something just like, oh, I did it, kind of thing. No, it's the fun of actually having a challenge of completing this. And I'm expecting the first couple levels will be super easy. You know, it's not a whole lot to do other than whack a mob a couple times. I'm not really expecting it to get too challenging, I guess, until, I don't know, maybe after vanilla content. It could get challenging, maybe around 40, 50, somewhere in that range, but I don't think it'll really get that difficult until maybe BC or later times. But even then, it might not be too difficult. I don't know. I just have to basically be aware of my surroundings. Don't fall down a hole kind of thing. Don't dismount by accident while I'm in the air, that kind of stuff. Dumb little things that will get you killed if you're not careful or cautious. Alright. Should have probably read to see what I need to do, but that's the beauty of the starting zones. They're all pretty simple. Let's go collect 7 stolen rifles and kill 7 bristleback thorn collars. Simple, simple, simple. And I still only have 1 ability right now. Let's see if next thing is that, oh, level 3 I get charged. That'll be really nice. When do I get heroic leap? 26. See, that ability is something that I feel like might get me killed, because I'll probably leap off a cliff or something stupid, and then the whole challenge will be worthless, and I will have wasted X amount of hours or days on it. Look at that crit, 92. That's with not even having heirlooms on. What up? Gun thief. Okay, so there's gun thieves and then thorn collars. I thought the I was killing thorn callers at first. And then I was like, oh, they're giving me rifles too. Knocking out the quest at the same time. But nope. Gonna have to... Wow. That guy got deleted. One simple crit. Boom. 96. So yeah, I mean, I think the challenge could be pretty difficult as a warrior. Just if I pull too many mobs or get really low easily. I have nothing to tank mobs for me. I mean, I am pretty beefy as a warrior, but in only whites and grays, might not be all that beefy actually. So we'll see how things go. If I find it too hard for my first time trying this challenge out, and I die at like level 20 or something, maybe I'll try like a druid, or maybe I'll even try a hunter, something along those lines. That'll be a little bit easier. But I figured, why not, you know, go big dick and try something hard like a warrior for this. Alright, one more rifle. That'll be good. Let me test out the charge ability. Oh, that's like one of the most satisfying warrior abilities that Blizzard created. Just charging at an enemy from a distance and then smashing them in the face when you get there. That's a thing of beauty. Alright, time to turn in these quests.
You wish to speak?
250 experience and an item. Is this an upgrade? Yeah, it is. That's not. I already checked that one. Alright, kill 10 armored battle boars. And use Adana's, I guess. Adana? Use the torch to set fire to all 3 troughs in the battle boar pens. Alright. See, this is pretty straightforward for a beginner WoW player. You get quests, you have certain locations to go to, complete the quest, turn back in, etc. And it keeps it to like a minimal, you deal with 2 quests or so at a time in the starting zone, get the person's foot in the door, you know, and get them used to the game. I'm really also curious to see how some of the other starting zones are gonna, or leveling zones are going to be, especially things like oh gosh, 1,000 Needles. That is completely different than what it was like in vanilla, and I haven't actually been able to level a character in the zone yet, so I'm really curious what the quests are going to be like, how you get around in that area with it just completely covered in water. There has to be maybe like a boat or something that you are given for the zone, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it's going to be really different than doing it in the past. And like I said, I've recently played on a vanilla private server, and that was a lot of fun. Just going back and having the nostalgia of leveling and the difficulty of it, and how it's very grindy, at least back in vanilla. But it was really fun because you gotta explore the world again and really get your hands deep in it, and really just, you had to go to so many different zones to level. And it's like you'd have a couple quests here, a couple quests there. You couldn't just stay in one spot or sit in your starting city and queue up for Dungeon Finder the whole time. You actually had to get out and explore the world. And I think that's what, at least for a lot of players back in vanilla and those times, made the game so exciting and so great, because you didn't know what you were going to find when you were out there for the first time. Or even the second time, you'd find stuff that you didn't even know existed. And that's also something, you know, that just made leveling fun, even though it was such a long, tedious process back then. Ayo, hit level 4. What's my next spell? Victory Rush. Alright. Interesting. See, I have a warrior at level 86 or something that I played back in Cataclysm, but I don't remember like anything about warrior at this point. And I haven't even decided yet what spec I'm going to be leveling as. Maybe I'll try Fury or something out. And if I feel like I'm getting really low a lot from mobs, then maybe I'll just, you know, play it safe and play Pride. But I'd rather not. I'd rather have something fun that you like, you know, smashing mobs and stuff. But we'll see how much damage I can actually do with just
we shall meet again.
Just grays and white items. You know, those don't really help you a whole lot with your buffing for your damage and stuff. Alright, we're over here. Now we have to kill Chief Squealer Thormantle. And that's the guy right there, so we gotta get through these little guards real quick. No problem, easy peasy. I have 256 health, so I'm taking like nothing. No damage at all. I could just pull probably 10 mobs and still be fine. I'm not gonna try it just because, you know, don't want to lose the challenge at level 5. Or level 4 even. Well, yeah, level 4. That would be really, really sad. Let's get that nice Torn War Stomp in here. Oh, that's also another really satisfying ability. Oh, and thank you, knocking me out of range so I can charge right back into you. Appreciate that. And gotta run back to the little starting area and turn in the quest. Get some nice reward, 550 experience, two silver. That's a pretty good amount. And most importantly, a bag. Alright, almost back. Charged and killed that plane strider. Showed him who's boss. Turn in the quest, and I wonder if they're gonna send me out into Mulgore now, or if I'm still gonna be in this area. Use something at someone's grave. This grave. Oh, everyone's bowing now. Shh, kneel. Gotta show your respect. Oh wait, I need to. Let me place the offering.
Hey.
Dicking around and doing RP, and I'm messing up the quest there. Alright, go speak to that guy. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce some of these names. Alright, I gotta go up here now. Oh, you can see the trees in the distance from, what is that? Faralos? Yep, Faralos in the distance. Go ahead and run up this random mesa and take a look from up there. I'm surprised there wasn't more stuff going on over here in the little charred area that happened from Cataclysm. But I guess they want you to quickly get out of this zone and get out into Mulgore and do some fun stuff out there. It's a nice view. Don't run off the... If I fell and died right away, oh man, that'd be so sad. It's a really nice view though. Wow, it was definitely one of those beautiful games. One of the most beautiful games. Alright, there you are. Daimi, Diami.
The winds guide you.
Drink the water of vision. I don't know if I want to drink your water of vision, bruh. Okay, maybe I do. Let's enjoy this nice view. It's really quite different in this starting zone. I don't remember there being a wall along here, but very well could be. I just don't really remember that very well. You can see barrens off in the distance too. And was that Razorfan crawl or down? I can't remember which one. Oh wow, this actually is gonna just teleport me over here. Nice. Saves me a little bit of time. This guy rolling around on his mount, level 27. Congrats. Apparently having a little bit of lag. Alright, we're back. Apparently that flight was just too awesome that it disconnected me. Alright. Get some more quests right here. Some more quest covers over here. Pick up these quests real quick. And I got Victory Rush now too. So it's basically another attack that I can add to my arsenal. And I think it's just basically a powerful strike, right? That, yeah. But I can only use it after I kill a mob, so it's something I'll have to use after I charge and kill a mob and then fight another mob. It's definitely a good ability for, you know, oh shit situations when you have multiple mobs on you. And what's this? Oh, why was it telling me to do that? Let's see if I have any actually flight path things yet. Oh wow, they actually automatically give you Thunder Bluff, and I can even fly out to Razor Hill and stuff. That's pretty cool. Or Moonglade? Why do you want me to fly to Moonglade? Alright, well, on this note, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode right here. Got out to Mulgore. At least got to explain the rules a bit. Got to show you basically how this will be working. And for some reason my chat box reset. I'll fix that in a minute. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to be trying to upload about 1 or 2 episodes a week if I can. So subscribe to the channel if you want to keep watching the series. It'll be a lot of fun, especially once I get further on and things get a little bit more challenging. And I'm sure I'll have many nerve-wracking situations where I'm at like below 10% health and I'm screaming and running for my life. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think. Maybe you even want to try out the challenge yourself. I'll leave a link below for the website. They can look at the rules. You can even link your character to the website and see yourself on the leaderboards and stuff. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for even more content coming up. Thanks again. See you later.